Hello, good evening, and welcome to Thursday Night Live. Sorry, somebody's beeping in there, so I'm going to have to ignore them now. um, so, what had happened was I had a little accident, and I thought I would come on and explain what's going on, what's going to be going on over the next few days, and why you didn't see me today. Oops, I got something on my bondage. Anyway, so I'll give it a minute and see if somebody joins us, and then I'll just go ahead and get started, and you guys can look at it afterwards when it loads up. So, oh goodness. Anyway, I guess somebody was texting me saying that they were looking for me now. They have all these wonderful new colors for bandages now, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, but as you can tell, if you saw my little preview thing and on community and or my announcement for live tonight, I do have my hand all in bandages and stuff. So um, had a little accident last night. Hi, Julia. How are you? Man, oh, I'm so mad. I got a dirty spot on my bandage and it don't look good. Oh, I hope you're doing well tonight. I was kind of waiting for a few more people that said they were coming to come in so that I don't have to explain all this at one time. Hi, Marcia. Oh, the commercial. I hate when they do that. Hello. Hi, Michelle. Hi there. How are you? Oh, thank you. Yep, I had a little accident. I'm doing okay. Uh, I'm in a little bit of pain, but for most of you who know, I don't do any kind of chemical drugs and medicines anymore. I'm getting there. Hi, Minerva. So what had happened was, I had was getting ready to do my card design Thursday for yesterday, last night actually. It was pretty involved card, and I wanted to get as much prep work done. Hi, Carmen. Thank you, my friend. I had wanted to get as much prep work done as possible, and I hadn't filmed it yet. So I was sitting on my couch, and I had a tray out, and I was cutting. Hang on a second, I'll get the culprits. Should have got this out first. Anyway, so I got these scissors for Christmas, right? And they're like metal, and they cut through anything. And they do cut through anything. They cut through metal, they cut through just about everything. So I was cutting heavy duty chipboard with it last night. And I was holding the chipboard like this, and I had the scissors in my hand like this, and I was trying to cut a piece of it off. Well, when I did, my hand slipped, and it went into my hand like this, kind of sideways, like that. And I cut this part of my hand off. No, it sounds gross, but that's what I did. You can see the tip of it where the elemental design is Carmen, Julia, and where the tip of the scissors went in, you can see like the point, and it went down all the way into the bone. And yeah, these were very dangerous scissors. Had it slipped and got my finger instead, they said it would have cut my finger completely off. So, oh gosh. Anyway, so that's, thank God for no slippage on that. But these scissors are scary now. But, so in doing so, I cut a blood vessel. I cut, a couple little tiny blood vessels, and it was just spray. I mean, it was like awful. I know, right? There was so much blood and stuff. I thought I was going to bleed to death at first, and I was trying to get the blood stopped. And when it happened, the pain didn't even register at first, and so I was just grabbing the towels to keep it from off my couch and off my craft stuff. I didn't want to mess my craft stuff up. I know you think of the silliest things at the time like that. And I was trying to grab some towels and try to wrap my hand up in it. I couldn't get the bleeding to stop. I almost passed out. Made it to the kitchen. Yeah, right, Garrett. Made it to the kitchen, and I wanted to stop the bleeding, and I didn't even think about what I was doing. A butter knife. And I threw it on the stove, something, and I had it on the stove, and I heated the tip of a knife, and I slapped the knife across the whole cut to try to cauterize it myself, which was really dumb because the knife was hot, and I mean really hot, and it burnt my hand. Not only it didn't help, and so then I was in pain from being burnt. So then I finally got a presence of mind, and I have some essential oil called helichrysum, and I opened it up and poured it all over my hand. And as soon as I poured it all over my hand, it started clotting immediately, and the blood stopped. I swear, I think I lost a pint of blood last night. It was pretty bad because I cut into the blood vessel and cut it open. But the good news is I missed the major muscle, and they don't think I cut the bone. Oh, I feel a lot better now, but they don't might have nicked the bone, but I didn't cut it in half. I know, right? The things that you think of. Well, you guys know that I'm totally holistic. I don't do any chemical medicines or anything. So they got me to the hospital, and they're debating, y'all, they are arguing over my hand on whether to put stitches in my hand or something else, because they weren't sure if stitches were going to hold. So the one young doctor said, well, we're going to try the stitches. And then they pulled out this big syringe and said, well, we're going to numb you all up and give you some morphine. And I'm like, no, you're not. And they're like, are you kidding me? You have to be numb. This is going to hurt. And I'm like, it cannot hurt any worse than it hurts now. And I'm not putting any chemical drug in my body. So I did a lot of meditative breathing, and I was biting down on something, and I let them stitch my hand without any medicine or numbing medicine, which was not wise on my part. But as soon as they held my hand open like this, the stitches popped and they wouldn't stay. And so then the older doctor came in, he goes, well, you're either going to take some morphine or something right now to numb the pain, or I'm calling for a psych consult. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're calling me crazy? I don't need to see a shrink, okay? I want to keep my body chemical free. And so I had to fight with them about that. They were going to send a psych consult. No matter that my hand's gaping open, okay, they're going to send me to see a shrink because I'm crazy because I don't want to get any medicine in my body. I'm not drug seeking like other people come into the emergency room with are. So then somebody else came in and they said, okay, well, we're going to use this stuff called liquid stitches. And y'all, you know what it is? It's super glue. I swear it's super glue. It smells just like it. No, it's my left. Thank God for that. But they put the liquid glue on there, and let me tell you what, that stuff burnt like crazy. They had already washed it out with alcohol. They poured straight alcohol in an open, gaping wound. This is why I don't go to the hospitals anymore. These people are nuts, and they tell me I need a psych consult. Anyway, so they did all that, and then yeah, I understood you too, Carmen. um, they so they super glued me together, I guess what it is, and then they wrapped it up and all this kind of stuff. And then the nurse said, well, we don't usually reserve these bandages for children, but you've been through it, so you pick the color. And of course I had to get my shabby pink. I was going to glue pom-poms around the edge of it, but I didn't. But anyway, so that was the drama that I had last night from about 8 something till about 4 o'clock this morning. And it was too late to call all my kids to tell them what happened. And so I had a child here at 4:45. So for 45 minutes after I got home from the hospital, I had a child here. And so, yeah. So I know what a hot mess, right? I mean, only me, because I'm a hot mess anyway. But I do have to go back to the doctor. Well, actually, the doctor is coming to me tomorrow. So they're going to come and check, and just to make sure that I don't need a blood transfusion, because I did lose a lot of blood last night. And so I can look and tell that I'm pretty pale myself. But I think I'm going to be all right. But I got to tell you, okay, I'm right-handed, and I thought, well, this is not so bad. I'm right-handed. I don't need this hand. But let me tell y'all something. Let's get real for a moment, okay? We're gonna get real. Do you know how hard it is to pull toilet paper off the roll with one hand? Mm-hmm. It is difficult. I mean, I'm trying to keep lighthearted about this or I'll cry. Oh, yeah, man, it is hard. Pulling your pants up and down. Well, No, I did not miss the point on this one. But I'm deciding on whether I'm going to keep these scissors or not. Oh, my gosh, y'all don't want to see that. Y'all do not want to see this. I thought I had washed them. Do you want to see it? Part of my hand is stuck on the scissors, but I'm gonna wipe it off because nobody wants to see that. Oh, yuck. Yeah. I mean, these things cut so good, though. I mean, I cut heavy duty cardstock. I mean, heavy duty chipboard with these like butter. I mean, of course, I slipped and cut my hand, but But this is what my part of my hand looks like. I have this rounded part at the top. Yeah, no, I need to be really careful. You're very funny, Gareth. But they have a safety lock on them. But I don't know if you can see on the inside of them how sharp that looks. I mean, it is sharp. But they're called Kuhnrikon scissors. Kuhnrikon. They probably don't like me promoting their scissors with the fact that I cut half my hand off with it, but I can testify that they are good and they'll cut through anything, meat, bones, and everything. So I'm trying to stay lighthearted about this, guys, because I really want to cry because I really wanted to share my card. And I was going to get up this morning and my little one came in at 4:45 this morning and I put her to bed. And I said, I'm going to bed for a little while. Do not knock on my door. Don't do anything until I call you. Yeah, they're promoted as all around scissors for the house. I mean, they'll say they cut through meat. You can debone a chicken with it. I mean, that ought to tell you something. If you can cut through a chicken bone. But yeah. So anyway, I slept for a little while, but when I got back up, I was going to try to do a couple of videos, and I was going to show you the card that I had made and just tell you how I made it. But I'm so sad because when I went to get the card to show you, it was covered in blood. There was just no way I could show you that card. It was so messed up. So, I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, it can be deboned Donna again. Now it won't even stay locked. It keeps popping open. This is not cool. Get on there. Anyway, so that's why I didn't have any videos out today. I probably will not have one out tomorrow either. I did not get to cook the dinner that I wanted to cook for my keto living, but I might try to. These things are demon possessed. They keep coming open. Hi, Deb. Stop playing with the scissors. Move away from the scissors. What are you doing up this late anyway, Gareth? It's midnight over there across the pond. So, yep, I don't know. They say the hand heals fastest, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw them away because I think they're demons possessed. They won't stay closed now. Ugh, they're so gross looking right now. Anyway, I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah, so these might have to go out the door. I mean, who knew that you could cut your hand that bad with a pair of scissors? Deb, I cut this part of my hand off and the inside of it with these demon-possessed scissors. Yeah, they want more. Gareth, I love your sense of humor. I do. Send them back as broken. I got them for Christmas, so I don't even know where to send them back to. You have these scissors. They're called, the one's called Rikon. Because if you do, be very careful with them. I said they probably wouldn't want me promoting their scissors, telling them how I cut my hand off, but, you know, it's the truth. Keeping you sane right now? Well, anything for that. Okay, y'all, I had those scissors sitting way away to me, and they just popped open again. These things are going in the garbage. They're possessed. From QVC, well, be careful with them. Apparently, the lock doesn't stay locked very well, and they will cut. I was cutting chipboard with them last night, and it was going through chipboard like butter, but it went through my hand like melted butter. Oh. So. Ha ha ha. Hi, Nick. You're so funny. Scissors, 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 like do 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 do. At least I'm having a sense of humor about it, you know. I could be, oh, woe was me and whatever, but I have to show y'all something. Let me grab this bottle. Hold on, I'm coming. You see this right here? This is called, I don't know if you can even see it, Helichrysum. It's HELICHRYSUM. And about a quarter of the bottle is gone now, but this is what I poured on my hand and it stopped it bleeding. And that birthday cake punch from Stampin' Up! They can only be ordered through tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I was going to get, but I haven't had a chance to get over there with the last couple of days going on, last night and today. But y'all, this stuff was good. I mean, sticking a hot knife wouldn't cauterize it, but this stuff stopped the bleeding. It was amazing. I just like, wow. I was impressed with it, let me tell you. And I hadn't used this one before, so, well, yeah, I did. I used it on one of my bruise, but it really did work. Excuse me. So I hope you all had a better couple of days than I have had. But, I mean, hadn't been, other than cutting my hand off, it hasn't been that bad of a day. Oh, that's why. Okay. I did let my kiddos make some cards today. I'll show those to you. Since we're supposed to be crafty. This was a little kit. And Michelle, I saw yours for Mel B's. And so the kids wanted to make, yeah. I think the kids wanted to make some Valentine's Day cards for the kids. I'm not sure how these will be because they're black, but they made these right here, little shaker cards that say love. They made them like this, and they made them like this. I had bought these card kits from Michael's about 2 years ago, and so I'll let them do these today because, you know, they were, I was trying to keep them quiet for the most of the part. But I thought those were really cute. They did a good job placing the letters and stuff on them. Tomorrow they're just going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day on the bottom, inside of them, and yeah, so. But, oh yeah, my little girl, the little one that came at 4:45 this morning, she got freaked out when she walked in the house. Because when the EMS crew came in last night, they are sweet little crafters. Yeah, they love it. They were wrapping my hand, you know, too. And so when they started messing with it, I had just got it to stop bleeding with putting the oil on it, clotting up and everything. And of course, they got to mess with it. So when they started messing with it, it started bleeding again. But I had already had towels down, and they were full, you know, covered with blood and everything. And they left them laying on the little end table at my couch. And Laura came in this morning, and I don't know what she thought, but she freaked out over all of that. And then I had it all over my kitchen floor and everything like that. You know, I have the sweetest little 4-year-old ever. So when I put her back to bed and I went to bed, She got under my sink and got my kitchen gloves out and put them on and got her step stool out and got some paper towels, and she cleaned up all the blood off my kitchen floor for me. So when I had gotten up, it was cleaned up. I was shocked. I mean, she is such a sweetheart, though. And she said she wanted to be my helper today, and she felt bad because I hurt my hand. And but I was surprised. I mean, nothing in my house could hurt her because I don't use any chemicals. I use my On Guard cleaner, so I mean everything was safe for her to get into use. But she cleaned it all up, and I just could not believe that. I know, poor thing. I hated for her to see all that. I didn't know the EMS crew left it all just laying around, but they were concerned about getting me to the hospital so I wouldn't bleed to death in case it started bleeding again. So, yeah, but the doctor will be here at 9:30 in the morning. They'll let me know what I can and can't do. And they were going to refer me to a plastic surgeon last night. I'm like, it's the inside of my hand. I mean, I'm not that concerned about, when I take a look at it, when I change the bandage, when they come to change the bandage tomorrow, I know, right? When they change the bandage tomorrow and I see how bad it looks, I may decide to see a plastic surgeon, but right now I don't think I will. I mean, it's the inside of my hand. If it was the outside or something like that, I might. So, I don't know. But the doctor's coming at 9:30 tomorrow to look at it and check my blood level, whatever he needs. I started to say pH. Good Lord. Just check my blood levels to see if I need blood or anything. Yeah, as long as it's usable. Not that I didn't have enough problems with my hand. I had to go cut it, but it is what it is. Sounds like I need to rest again. I had all my kids all day long today, but I have to give a shout out to my brother. He came over this morning and took my dogs out and stayed with me with the kids for a while. So, you know what? With my insurance, is I have Aetna insurance, and they will send a doctor to your home if you can't get out. And with 3 kids, I'm not taking 3 kids to the doctor's office with me to be checked. That ain't how ever sent me. And so they offered to come out and check it, and I said okay. And they also send a doctor out once a year to do a checkup too, so I don't have to leave my home to get a checkup done. It's pretty cool. So, yeah. It's a good insurance company. I mean, they actually cut my premiums by $50 this year, which I thought was really cool. They lowered the rates by $50, so that's pretty cool too. So they're a pretty good insurance company. So is anybody working on anything special? Oh. I entered a couple of cards today. That's cool. You bake cookies today. I like the way you're thinking, Julie. I was going to, like I said, I was planning on making something for keto living, but I need my hands. I was making dough for it. What I was going to be making is something called taco bites. And they're really, really good. And it's the recipe I used to make my Hot Pockets. But I need both hands to knead the dough. And so I couldn't do it. And so I just been. Oh, really? Well, this is through my insurance company, so they'll get you a doctor and get them out to your house if you're not able to get to the doctor. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, they offer that service to you. Nope, I did. I refused the tetanus booster. Oh, cool, Deb. I know. And before anybody gets on to me about a tetanus booster, I had one 10 years ago. Not quite 10, about 8 years ago. And you only need one every 10 years. I feel like I got 2 years to go, and I'm not even sure I'm going to ever get another one. So I don't know. I just didn't do it. So around the tetanus booster, you know what? You have to stand up for what your rights. You have to stand up for what you believe. It is your body, and you should have the right to make the decisions on what happens to your body. That's the way I feel about it. And if they don't like it, get a new doctor. That's what I did. Actually, my insurance agent, the one that I got my Aetna through, she did research and she found a doctor's group that believes and practices holistic medicine as well as traditional medicine, but they won't fire you if you do that. Yeah, I haven't had a flu shot in 5 years. And knock on wood, I haven't gotten the flu. I did get a little whatever it was going around, but I'm going to tell you what, there's a recent study out, and I wish I could find the magazine I just read it in. And, but if you take concentrated vitamin D, like I do, I take like 10,000 units of vitamin D a day, pure vitamin D. And that is just as or more effective than a flu shot for keeping the flu away. And they found that vitamin D, when administered directly on live cancer cells in its purest form, just delivered it to the cancer cells, it killed the cancer cells. So I'm sticking with my vitamin D and oils. I know, I do too. Yeah, I mean, well, they've come out with flu shots now that don't contain live viruses, but I have known plenty of people to get sick with the flu right after getting a flu shot. And they don't protect you against all strains of flu, just some of them. So you still can get a flu, a type of different flu from the one that you got a shot from. Yeah, their vitamin D is the best stuff, I'm telling you. And when my hand starts healing up, I may put vitamin D oil and one of my other essential oils on top of the scar and see if it'll go away without having to even think about anything else. I buy my vitamin D from this one company. I got it from, I started getting it from my chiropractor, and every bottle that you order from them, they donate $5 for human trafficking. And I really like that too. Vitamins E, yeah, I take that too. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I can't rub anything right now though, but they said to give it a few, keep it completely dry. Yeah, a vitamin E on my hand, but I also use vitamin D because vitamin D kills germs. And so I put that on there. And then I put Melaleuca, which is tea tree oil. That has antibiotic properties to it. And so does myrrh, like the frankincense myrrh from the Bible. And yeah, I use that too. And that also has healing. Frankincense and myrrh also have healing and antibacterial components to it. So that's what I use for infections and stuff. Well, I'm glad I don't have a problem with using too much vitamin D because I definitely take more than a recommended dosage. I mean, B12. And I haven't had a problem since I've been on the keto diet. If I get the proper amount of sleep I'm supposed to get, I don't have a problem with energy. But Deb, how's Paige and them doing? All right, you guys went quiet on me. Probably not going to stay on here much longer because I am tired. Me either, Deb. I don't sleep a lot either. Mainly because I try to get things done um, during the nighttime after the kids leave. Oh, that's good. I've been keeping them in my prayers. It was burnt. I mean, they said it was about a second-degree burn I did to myself. Yeah. Why I thought that was a good idea in the moment. And I don't know who said something about Michelle Riker said something about Little House on the Prairie moment. Let me tell you, it did flashback. I did have a flashback to the old days about, oh, well, they used to do this. They cauterized with metal or whatever. MacGyver would have done it. So I thought this was a good idea. In the moment, I thought it was a good idea because I had blood spurting everywhere and I wanted to stop. And I thought it was a good idea too. I burnt this hand a little bit picking up the knife, but not bad. But I'm going to tell you, it didn't take but one time when that knife smacked down on that cut. It didn't take but one time to realize that was a very bad idea. Yeah, I was in shock, but that drew me out of being in shock, let me tell you. It was a shock. I knew once that metal knife hit my hand and that burning sensation hit there that this was not a very good idea. Oh, well. You live and you learn. Exactly, Julia. That's what I thought too. Made perfect sense to me in the moment. All I knew is I did not want to bleed to death. And my dogs, as smart as they are and as good as they are to help me, can't dial 911. Well, I used to have an emergency button that the dog could hit, his paw could hit, but on my old phone, but I haven't downloaded it on my new phone. But I mean, there was just no way to do it. I had to figure out how to call 911. I had hand gushing over here, this hand trying to keep this hand done. And I thought, well, crap, I'm just going to cauterize it myself right quick. Bam! Oh, bad mistake. So anyway, y'all, you would have laughed. I mean, as much as it hurt, I have to laugh now. I mean, I find it quite comical because I said, only me, only I can like that. Yeah, I get that, Deb. Don't fry hamburgers with a knife. See, I'm not the only one that's accidentally cooked themselves. Hey, I Like I said, I thought it was a good idea. It worked for the pioneers. I figured why not it worked for me. But then I thought, well, that is movies, So, oh, mercy. You got to see the humor in it, guys. You just got to. I mean, otherwise I'd be crying because, you know. But I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. The upside to cutting the inside of your hand like that is they said that it heals fairly quickly. I mean, it heals, it doesn't take quite as long as cutting your fingers off. I'm just thankful that my pinky was really close to that. I could have whacked this off instead, and I'm so glad I didn't cut my finger off because I truly believe that knife would have took my whole finger off. Thank you, Julia. Right down on the book talks about the whiskey. I didn't even have any whiskey here. Dang it. I started to go ask my neighbors if they had tequila or something, But, yeah. That's all good. But I will tell you one thing. I don't advise anybody, if you really don't know how to do meditative breathing and or whatever, and you're just trying to breathe your way through something, I probably wouldn't advise getting your hands stitched without numbing medicine either. Because let me tell you, that hurt like a mother. That really hurt. And I was focusing all my energy, I was breathing, and then I had somebody doing this on my cheek because it always worked when I got my eyebrows plucked. That lady would do this on my cheek and then rip, and I'd never feel it, right? So I asked one of the little techs to do this while I was breathing. Thought I could concentrate my breathing, and I wouldn't feel the needle going through my hand. Well, I did feel it, and it hurt. So I wouldn't advise that unless you really got a strong constitution. Don't do it. I think I really was running on adrenaline and shock last night. That's the only reason why I think I could do that. But yeah. As bad as I don't want chemicals in my body, if I ever cut myself again, I might let them put numbing medicine on me. So I'm going to try not to cut myself like this anymore. It was really stupid. It was really stupid. I shouldn't have been holding it like this. I should have had it on the table and tried to cut it. He would just pass out. Listen, Deb, I almost passed out when all that blood started draining out of my body really fast like that. I did. That's, that's the main reason. I would have probably tried to fix it myself here at home, not go to the hospital. But because I lost all that blood all at one time, I felt really weak. And when the EMS got here, my blood pressure had dropped below 100, below 60. So they knew that I was losing some blood. So, yeah, that's why I went. But other than that, it's all good. I know y'all think I'm crazy. Maybe the doctor was right, and I should have saw the shrink last night. But I just can't. I can't handle stuff like that. Like, I don't like people telling me what I have to do with my own body. Hi. How are you, Sabrina? You finally found me. Oh. Oh, what's it looking like? Ooh, yuck. Eee. Well, they might have to change that bandage tonight because it's not looking good. I would show it to you, but I don't want to gross y'all out. And that would definitely gross you out because it just grossed me out. The super glue or whatever they use has come apart, and my hand is separating in there. Should I be worried? I don't know. I'm so glad you made it back home. Take it easy. Yeah, I am. I've missed everybody today, though. I mean, I feel so bad that I didn't get my devotions out or my card out, and I can't even show you my card because I threw it away because it got messed up, and I was so mad about that, y'all. That I was so proud of this card. I really was very proud of it because it was one of those layer cards with like all the paper that you roll back, and it was just so pretty. And well, nobody wanted to see it afterwards, so it just made me sick. I should call them. Call what the hands separating. They're not going. They'll probably tell me to put more super glue on it or something. Ew. But it looks kind of nasty. I probably shouldn't be doing this and peeking in there either, but you know, it is what it is. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm gonna go prop my hand up. They told me to keep it propped up for the most part to try to keep, you know, above your heart level or whatever. So I'm going to do that. I've used it quite a bit today, and that's probably why things are popping out now. I went to Dollar Tree today, and I did buy me a tube of super glue, and I thought, well, I'm not going back to the hospital. I'll just super glue it back together myself. So, you know, I can do that. I can put my wales on it. I can put super glue on it and bandage it up myself. The doctor will be here tomorrow, so I'm not going anywhere tonight. But I am going to go to bed pretty soon because I'm tired. So I feel kind of drained. But I wanted to come on here and tell y'all what happened and let you know why everything was skipped today and probably tomorrow too. I have at least 3 more crafts that I want to share with you for Valentine's Day. Don't use hot glue gun. I won't. Hey, that might, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not using a hot glue gun on it. So, anyway, I will see you all again. I'm going to try to get up in the morning and do my daily devotion because I really like doing that. And, if I can come up with a quick little easy recipe for keto living, I'll try to get that up. But I do have a couple of Valentine's crafts I want to share with you. And so, yeah, it's just seems like when I take one step, get one step ahead, I take 4 steps backwards. But it is what it is. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I love you all so much. Thank you for your support. Hey, I'm only 1 subscriber away from 2,000 subscribers. Yay! Or at least it was. I don't know. With YouTube, it jumps around sometimes. But anyway. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on here, supporting with me, laughing with me. You made me feel better. And so I will see you all again soon. I promise. Don't forget, this Monday is the last Monday of the month. So I will do Monday Morning Coffee live. That's what I've had several people ask me to still do it live some. So I'm going to do the last Monday in every month live. And then the rest of them I'll just premiere. And don't forget, when I do premiere, you can get on there and chat with me too as we watch the video together. All right, damn. All right, guys. Love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you before the weekend, Monday morning. And I'll see you when I see you. And make sure you go crafting. And have a good week. Bye.